I was doing so good, and my sister, one of my younger siblings, decided to call, and it ended the video right when I was almost done. So this is now like the 12th time I've recorded this. I'm gonna try and be as focused and on top of what I'm explaining as to who I am, because I know that you guys probably have so many more videos to watch. So last thing I want to do is make this one longer. With that being said, my name is Alexandria Vigil, and for short I do go by Alex. I'm a returning student at SBVC, and my major is sociology. I have been super motivated to come back to school because I feel like I have checked off a lot of things in my adult life, and it seemed like, you know, a degree was something that I was missing. So that is why I'm here. And I was very much influenced in majoring in sociology because I have been able to take the opportunity to foster a family member. So I am a foster parent for San Bernardino College. Keep in mind, I am also not going to edit this because I want to show my most genuine self. So if you see me mess up, just please bear with me. Yeah, so I have been a foster parent with the San Bernardino County, and I am in a dilemma right now about what kind of specific career path I want to take, whether it's social work, or my other option that I'm having for myself is child behavioral therapist. I know they kind of go hand in hand in a way, but that's what I am in between. A little background about myself. I was born in Bloomington as the second oldest to 6 girls, and my mom decided to raise me and my 6 sisters in Grand Terrace. We resided there majority of our childhood, and it's where I have actually went to elementary, middle school, and I graduated there at the Grand Terrace High School after it was built. During my childhood, I have been very active, and we were always involved with something. Some of the sports we ranged from was from soccer, softball, even basketball. And then when I got to high school, I was also involved in like swimming. So that's that. I have like 3 pages. As I was growing up and being the second oldest of 6 sisters, one of our favorite things to do was like get together with our cousins. We are a Hispanic family, so I feel like we always try to find some kind of excuse to see our cousins. And I just love how much of a big group that we were. Like easily could have been like maybe people of 20 people. So with that being said, I was also born into a Seventh-day Adventist home as a religion growing up. So a lot of the times, like after we would go to service, we would get together with like our tia and like our cousins, and we would go to like the park. We may be even going to like brunch, whatever the case may be. And if you're not aware with like what a Seventh-day Adventist is, I want to say it's probably similar to like being a different kind of like branch of like Christianity, but we, I don't want to say we, but my Seventh-day Adventists believe that the Sabbath day, instead of it being on a Sunday, it's actually on a Saturday. So we grew up to going to church on Saturday morning. Now that I am older in my adult life, I do carry religious beliefs with me, but I would definitely, if I had to put a title on it, it would be Christian. One of my greatest achievements have been able to raise my family member, and I want to say, because I do refer to him as my son, so I've had my son for a little over 2 years now, and just being able to help him with meeting each developmental milestone, and you know, as any kind of normal typical parent, you would get maybe like you would get 9 months um, of preparing for your child, but unfortunately, since I don't have any children of my own, before he was placed with me, I kind of literally had to learn overnight. So that was probably one of the hardest things I have ever done in my life. And I'm just super blessed to take that experience with me. A lot of the hobbies that I have at the moment are I like to bake or cook things from scratch. In particular, I have been really into like the sourdough process. Um, I actually made my first sourdough loaf not too long ago. If anyone is like aware with sourdough, you have to have like a starter. And I bought like this whole bread book. I was so excited. I thought my starter was ready. It's like a fermented yeast, which gives the dough the souriness. Um, and let's just say it was a fail. I was so disappointed, but I feel very much challenged to keep going and try to figure out what I did wrong, because that's just something I've just really been into. Um, Also at the moment, I have been really into listening to different podcasts right now. I don't know if anyone has been familiar with the Joe Rogan podcast, or sometimes I'll watch, well, not sometimes, I would say more so, I'll watch Candace Owens. Um, if you're not aware of her either, please check her out. She's awesome. I feel like I have really become educated on certain topics, and she may be controversial sometimes too, but I just appreciate the different perspective that she shows. So I feel like my political beliefs and even sometimes religious beliefs really do align with a lot of the things that she says. Um, so yeah. In closing, I look forward to learn a lot from this class, and I'm just grateful to have been able to share who I am with you, and thank you for listening.